folks. Trisha Curtis, CEO of Petronas and host of the Petronas podcast. Happy Friday, everyone. It is a gorgeous, beautiful day in Denver, Colorado, April 12th, 2024. We are seeing the stock market not so rosy. It is backsliding like crazy, and this is all on the back of Wednesday's hotter than expected consumer price index or inflation report out of the U.S. Now, we've had three now consecutive months of hotter than expected inflation. So the Fed keeps talking very dovishly, saying that, this is temporary. That's what we heard when we had inflation on the way up in 2021 when they were late to raise rates. So on this, you're seeing biggest things right now is inflation fears ripping through the market. You're seeing the 10-year yield move up. We're now at 4.5%. You're seeing mortgage rates, almost 7.5%. They're 7.37% right now for a 30-year mortgage. And so you're starting to see big question marks in the economy. Now people are talking about geopolitical risk. We knew all this geopolitical risk was there, but we have Jamie Dimon putting out a letter talking about geopolitical risk. And we also have things like we have the U.S. asking China to talk to Iran to get Iran not to retaliate to Israel. So when you have things like this going on, you have you have big concerns within the war within Ukraine, that there are big strides being made by Russia, and that this is really pushing Ukraine back. So you have ongoing hot war in Ukraine. You have continuing tensions and rising tensions between Iran and Israel, which means there's potential impact to Iranian crude oil production. You have China just buying crap tons of gold and stockpiling gold, which says it's really bullish and pushing up gold. It's an inflation hedge, but it also means that China is trying to insulate and prevent themselves from being sanctioned or insulate themselves from potential sanctions. And you had Janet Yellen over there, she was very dovish, or she was trying to be, she had a dovish tone, very similar to the Fed, but she was saying, hey, you're overproducing, overcapacity, you're dumping all this stuff on the market. She was saying this stuff, and she was warning about sanctions as well of Russian companies, of them supporting Russian companies. We all know that China's supporting Russia. We know that they're sending tech, they're sending ammunitions, they're sending autos, and they're getting a lot of grain, they're getting a lot of coal, they're getting a lot of oil and natural gas in return. So with that, folks, geopolitical risk, Fed, inflation, there's no better podcast to catch up with when the latest episode 105, the Petronas podcast, totally have you covered. Take a listen, folks. Talk to you soon. Bye.